Hello, everybody. We're here to talk about relationships. The things that make people wonder about things. Okay? Step 1. Do not collect as many red flags as you possibly can. That's a no-no. Get out as quickly as possible. If you can. Don't stay. You should know somebody after 6 months. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can know somebody your whole life and not get to know them. But here's the thing. Make boundaries when you get to know these people. If they can't respect your boundaries, they're not going to respect you. If they're going to walk all over you, they're not worth your time and effort. If they're going to use you, they're not worth your time and effort. If they're going to use you for money, food, whatever it may be, they're not worth your time. You need to find out. Do you live by yourself? Or do you have a roommate? Or do you live with your parents? If they're living with their parents, more than likely, you might not want to be with them. Unless they just lost their job and then, whatever the case may be, and they have a job lined up. Whatever. But you don't want somebody who's going to live with their parents forever. 2. It's fine if they have a roommate. But it's like, you want to make sure that they ain't having something going on with the roommate. Yeah. Make sure they're independent people. Make sure they have a job, a vehicle. It's like, or a way to transportate themselves. So it's not just you doing it. It shouldn't just be you doing it. No. And if they can't pick up the phone or text you back, it should not be one-sided. Do not chase after people. If they want to be a part of your life, they will make way. They will move it to be a part of your life. They will. They will do anything for you to be a part of your life. They will talk to you. They will text you. They will tell you they're busy. It's okay if they're broke. It's okay if they have problems. But if they have more problems than you, and they're constantly emotionally dumping on you, that's not okay. No. No, don't excuse it even. No. You're not their therapist. If they are not trying to help themselves, or fix themselves, or save themselves, you are not there to do it. You don't need somebody who you're going to have to raise like a child, or somebody who's going to try to control you, or somebody who's going to play like they're your dad, or your mom, or your parents, or whatever the case may be. You want a partner. If that's what you're looking for in a relationship. Yes. Ask the serious questions. Ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Ask, what kind of relationship with your mom and dad is like. Ask those things. Ask. Because you know what? It's one thing if their mom and dad screwed them up, but guess what? They have the choice to change it. And if they ain't changing it, you don't need all that. You don't need somebody who's going to bring more stress to your life. You need somebody who's going to work with you, and you're going to work with them. You're going to talk through the serious stuff. You're going to talk through that bad stuff. You're not going to shut each other out, and you're going to give each other space if the other needs space. Because sometimes, some of us need to do this rather than do this. Because some of us are doing way too much of this, but not enough of it. Yeah. Some of us don't use these like we should. Yeah. Use your ears. Listen. Shut up sometimes. It'd do you some good. But you know what? You've got to watch out for them narcissists. You got to watch out for them people who are abusive. Do not stay. If you feel like you're in danger, they're going to use your vulnerabilities against you. They're going to twist it. They're going to get up in here. You don't need that. You might already have enough of that. It's okay to talk about the past with them. But if they judge you on that past, guess what? They got one too. And they ain't perfect either. Nobody's perfect. None of us. You got to have the real talks, though. You need to know what you're getting yourself into. You need to know. It's important. You know, who cares who slept with who and blah, blah, blah stuff? Who cares? But you know what? You need somebody you can talk to, who's going to accept you, who's going to love you, who's going to be there for you emotionally in every form and fashion, who's going to show up and just be there. And not just emotionally. They're going to do things with you. They're going to enjoy spending time with you. But you know what? You don't got to spend time with each other and be up each other's butt all the time. No, you don't. They can have friends. You can have friends. It's okay to have friends. And guess what? You don't always have to like their friends. It's okay. You don't got to like everything that each other does. You're going to get on each other's nerves sometimes. But here's the thing. Do not, this is the serious part, do not drag all your friends into your relationship. Guess whose business it is? Yours and your partner's. Not everybody around you. Because guess what? Then they're going to get in your ear, and they're going to get in your ear, and then they're going to tell you, well, I don't like him, or I don't like her, or I don't like them, and blah, 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 blah. And you've got so many outsiders telling y'all what y'all need to do with your relationship, and then it's like, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? You don't need all that. Your relationship is your business. Even if you share it with others, it's y'all's business, not theirs. So y'all work on y'all together, and it will be the best thing that you can do. But, you know, talk, talk, talk. And listen, listen, listen. Open your ears. But, yeah, that's a little bit of insight. I might not be with anybody right now because I'm working on me. And y'all need to work on you. And to have good relationships, sometimes you got to work on you before you can have one. You've got to learn to love you. You know? Come on, people. Love yourselves. It's okay. Focus on you. And even when you're in a relationship, don't forget to love you. And focus on you and self-care and all that other stuff. Because you can't help take care of anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. Much love until next time. Mwah.